Hello everyone, my name is Brianna Jordan and my presentation will look like this once again because my screen recording option on my laptop is not working. So I'll be doing my presentation on copyright infringement, and I will just be going over general questions people may have when thinking about copyright infringement and providing answers to those questions. So what is copyright infringement? Copyright infringement occurs when a copyright work is reproduced, distributed, performed, publicly displayed, or made into a derivative work without permission from the copyright owner. So if anyone does these things without permission, the copyright owner can file for a case of copyright infringement. What can be copyrighted? So one can copyright any original work of authorship that can be fixed in any tangible medium of expression, such as written on paper or encoded on disc or tape or film. So nonfiction, fiction writings, poetry, musical compositions, sound recordings, photographs, paintings and drawings, sculptures, architectural works, databases, audiovisual works, and multimedia works can all be copyrighted. What does copyright protect? So copyright does not protect ideas, nor does it protect facts. Only the form in which ideas or facts are expressed can be protected. So you can appropriate a work's ideas or facts it conveys into your own work without violating copyright laws. But you may not reproduce the actual text or change a few words thinking you are thoroughly paraphrasing unless it applies to fair use, which I'll cover in the next few slides. So how do I copyright my work? So your composition is copyrighted automatically when the work is created. So if you sit down and write a song called Great Day, you immediately have the copyright to that song. If you're someone who is just making music and doesn't think anyone will copyright your work, then you don't have to register your composition. But if you are someone who thinks that your work can be copyrighted, you can go through the necessary steps, which is to fill out an application form, pay a fee of $45 online or $125 per print, as these prices can change, and submit copies of the work to be registered to the U.S. Copyright Office. Now, if you don't do these steps, it is okay because once you sit down and create that song or that composition, you immediately have copyright ownership to that work. So what is an example of copyright infringement? The use of music in videos, and this is the use of a song as background music for your home movies, business presentations, or creative work. So a good example of this would be YouTubers or vloggers who use music for their intros and outros. So how can YouTubers or vloggers use music without copyright? So fair use is the right to copy a portion of copyrighted work without permission because your use is for a limited purpose, such as for educational, criticize, or parody of the work being sampled. So these YouTubers can use music that we hear today in their intro, and they can use 5 seconds to 30 seconds of that song simply because it's just for their intro or their outro. And this also is the free version of using copyrighted music. So what copyright laws do we operate under? If you were born after 1978 and you are creating music, then you operate under the 1976 Copyright Act, which protects all music from January 1st, 1978 and onward. So this prevents the unauthorized copying of a work of authorship, and it has a term of life of the author plus 70 years after death. How to avoid copyright infringement. Copyright laws are the easiest to obtain and the easiest to violate. So understanding what copyright laws protect is very helpful. Don't think everything you find on the internet is fair game. Always assume that work is copyrighted. Review and obtain licensing agreements and give credit. So when talking about copyright infringement, two basic forms of copyright are copyright and plagiarism, which our presenters already discussed in our infringement module, so I will not go over that. But that is all, and these are the sites I have cited, and thank you for listening.